Imagine being trapped on an island where deadly vipers lurk in every shadow. No safe paths, no fresh water, just thousands of venomous snakes, watching, waiting. Welcome to Snake Island, one of the deadliest places on Earth. But what if somehow you ended up stranded there? Could you survive? What would you eat? Where would you sleep? And most importantly, how would you escape? Stick around, because today, we're diving deep into the survival secrets that might just save your life if you ever find yourself face to face with the slithering residents of this terrifying island. What is Snake Island? Let's start with the basics. Snake Island, officially known as Ilha da Queimada Grande, is located off the coast of Brazil. It's about 110 acres of pure nightmare fuel. Why? Because it's home to one of the deadliest snake species in the world, the golden lancehead viper. These vipers are no joke. Their venom is so powerful it can melt human flesh. And with an estimated 1 snake per square meter, there's literally nowhere to step without the risk of getting bitten. No wonder the Brazilian government has banned people from visiting. But let's say you're in the worst-case scenario. You're there, alone, and you need to survive. What's the plan? Survival rule number 1: avoid getting bitten. This might sound obvious, but it's easier said than done. On Snake Island, vipers are everywhere, hiding in trees, under rocks, even slithering through the grass. So, the first rule of survival: watch every single step. Snakes typically don't attack unless provoked, so the best way to avoid a bite is to move slowly and carefully. No sudden movements, no running. And whatever you do, don't stick your hands where you can't see them. If you do get bitten, you're in trouble. There's no medical help on the island, and golden lancehead venom can cause organ failure, internal bleeding, and death in less than an hour. Your only hope? Slow your heart rate and try to get off the island. Fast. But we'll get to escape strategies later. Survival rule number 2: find shelter. Once you've figured out how to avoid becoming snake food, you need shelter. The problem? There aren't many safe places to sleep. Most of the island is covered in thick jungle, which means snakes are literally above you in the trees. The best option? Find a high rock formation or build a makeshift platform to keep yourself off the ground. Sleeping directly on the forest floor is basically a death sentence. Remember, these snakes are ambush predators. If you lay down where they roam, you might not wake up. Survival. Rule number 3: find water without getting poisoned. Here's the harsh reality. There are no fresh water sources on Snake Island. The only way to stay hydrated is to collect rainwater or moisture from leaves. Drinking seawater? Bad idea. It'll dehydrate you even faster. And trying to drink from random puddles? Also a risk. Snake venom can contaminate stagnant water sources, making them deadly to drink. So, if it rains, collect as much water as possible. Use leaves, your clothing, even your hands. Whatever it takes to stay hydrated. Survival. Rule number 4: what can you eat? Okay, let's talk food. Snake Island doesn't have grocery stores, and unless you're an expert hunter, your options are limited. Your best bet? Foraging for edible plants and fruits. But even that comes with risks. Some plants could be poisonous, and others might have been contaminated by, you guessed it, snake venom. Birds occasionally land on the island, so if you're skilled, you might be able to catch one. But let's be real, hunting without weapons? That's nearly impossible. So unless you packed a snack before getting stranded, hunger is going to be a serious problem. Survival rule number 5: escape before it's too late now for the most important part, getting off the island. You have 2 options: wait for rescue or make your own escape. Waiting for help? That's a long shot. Since Snake Island is off limits, the odds of someone randomly passing by are slim to none. So, your best bet? Find a way to the water. If you can craft a raft or signal a passing boat, you might have a chance. But swimming? That's extremely dangerous. The currents around the island are strong, and the waters are known to have sharks. Your best strategy? Look for old debris, maybe from shipwrecks or fallen branches, and piece together a makeshift raft. It's risky, but staying on the island is even worse. So, could you survive Snake Island? Probably not. With deadly snakes at every step, no clean water, and almost no food, the odds are stacked against you. But if you remember these survival secrets, stay off the ground, find water, avoid bites, and plan your escape, you might just have a fighting chance. But hey, let's be real, the best survival tip? Never go to Snake Island in the first place. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more crazy survival stories.